Did you know that Britain isn't really a child-centred society? In fact, many of the ways that we do treat children would be called oppression if they happen to adults. Kids' voices are rarely taken seriously and are often dismissed. Adults typically decide what's best without really listening to a child and giving them space to just speak and share their thoughts, their opinions, their angle on something. And no, I don't mean in immediate dangerous situations, because I swear someone's probably going to bring that up. Like, what if my kid's about to run across the road? It's like, are we really talking about that? And children's feelings are often treated as less valid. A lot of adults don't care, don't want to listen, don't think children really know what they're saying. And I think it's just because a lot of adults don't have the knowledge or the tools or respect, just genuine respect, to want to listen to a child. But that's why as an adult, it is your job, especially as a caregiver or just an adult in general, to really address what's happening instead of just kind of going, you know what, they're just a kid. More people need to admit that they just don't have the patience or tools to deal with a lot of children's behaviour. More times than not, children can come in with a completely fresh perspective, and sometimes a really important one, because kids can pick up on things that we don't, things that we don't see ourselves. And that is why I always think that children's behaviour is always feedback for adults. So another one is age stereotypes, and we often shame kids, especially teenagers, for wanting to rest or play. Doing nothing is often seen as laziness, when actually downtime is crucial for growth and mental health. I think if your child is doing too much of it, that's your cue as an adult or caregiver to really step in and be curious and try and find out what could be going on. So another one is that our cities aren't even built for kids. Play areas are shrinking and they're not even looked after properly. Safe green spaces are quite rare. It's very rare, and they're not also looked after very well. And kids are often told to be quiet. So maybe it's time we admit that kids aren't the problem. It's the system, and the people who continue to uphold the system are. And I would also argue that the patriarchy, if we look at it in terms of the patriarchy, it was never built with children in mind.